Oh no, I keep saying inappropriate things for the video.
That's fine. It's mostly going to school kids and children.
Yeah.
It's the worst thing.
Tom loves school kids and children. No, I've done it again.
From the age of 13 till now, were you the same size?
Nah, I've grown a little bit. It's the banter zone, right? It's the banter zone. I've grown a little bit.
What is up, everybody? Simon here, Canada Footy News. Another episode of the Banter Zone. I'm here with my boy Harry.
What's happening? It's Harry.
That's Harry. It was
a quiet week, but some interesting stuff going on in the league.
Yeah.
Well, depending on what league you're talking about, but yes.
Yeah, some good news, some not so good news, depending on who you support. Probably shouldn't have put that front and center.
Yeah, I was about to say. I'm looking at that right now. I'm like,
yeah. That one.
We got Dylan Dodge getting back on the show again, corresponding the Bundesliga league.
Yeah.
Bundesliga.
He's got a couple things to be happy about after a big comeback win, but you can hear all about that.
Yeah, let's not wreck it for him.
No.
He ruined our lives though, because he has another trivia question.
Yeah.
Do you see this one I'm holding up? Yeah, you can see it.
Yeah. Don't worry. It's coming.
But yeah, let's start last week. What Champions League last week?
Yeah, kick it right back to Tuesday last week. A little bit went on. Nothing too crazy.
No.
Not Champions League. It's Carabao Cup.
Oh, Carabao Cup. Sorry. I was
Carabao Cup. Champions League starts tomorrow. We were just
sorry.
talking about Champions League. That's
Sorry.
why.
Carabao Cup. I just kind of wanted to erase that from the back of my
I know, we're trying to
erase that from my memory right now.
I know, it's so bad.
It was horrible. If you don't know reason why, I don't know why this jersey is front and center. Well, we lost 3-1
against.
Don't even say that name.
That was Saturday against West Ham. Yeah.
Ugh.
But even going back to the Tuesday.
Sorry, I jumped the gun.
I know. City, Oxford City walked through them 3-0. Kind of expected it. Whatever. United Derby. United tied it up late.
Did.
And then it went to Pens.
And
then we're out of the Carabao Cup.
yeah, awesome, amazing.
Next subject.
Losers.
Fulham and Millwall. So they played also in Carabao Cup.
This was interesting.
Yeah, there's a little interesting fact from this game. And I got to read because I don't know exactly the kid's age. But his name is Harvey Elliott. He subbed in the 85th minute. Youngest player to ever play in a League Cup at 15 years and 174 days old. He was born in 2003. That makes me feel old.
If I told you I was at the age of 15, well, I was playing footy, but
Doing a lot of other worse
stupid
things.
shit. But hey, that was life.
Yeah,
But yeah, 15 years old, like that's a huge accomplishment.
Oh,
If there's
it's
anybody
massive.
watching, or if you've heard about this already, 15 years old, think about it. The sky's the limit. You can do almost anything you want.
Yeah, that's a good stage to start out on. Oh, by the way, did you hear United lost? I'm so mad. It sucks to be us right now. But I see guys cutting up jerseys online and they're super getting angry. Show a bit of class, man. It's your club. You follow them whether they're good or not.
Don't cut up your jerseys. If you're going to do anything, just walk down the street, wait till you see Mourinho, and throw darts at him.
Yeah, try to strangle him with the jersey, maybe. Yeah, that's what I try to do with it. That's really it. That was the Carabao Cup.
Carabao Cup, nothing interesting.
It's hard to care about the Carabao Cup that
It
much,
is.
but whatever.
At the same time, it's always nice to have your players out there playing, and it's more of a scrimmage more than anything in the end.
Yeah, exactly. So United still lost. That's the bottom line for us. This sucks. Hazard scored a beauty goal against Liverpool.
Yes, he did.
Just a solo effort, cuts inside, and then just bangs it. Now, if only Hazard was more consistent and could do that more than just
that was
once
through
every
my
3
head.
months.
Yeah, I was just going through my head. I'm like, when's the last time I've seen him score something like that?
Messi and Ronaldo were up here, and then Hazard, if he was up to his peak, he would probably be right below them. I think you could almost put him on that level with Neymar, and where Mo Salah's Neymar's kind of fallen off the picture a little bit.
Yeah.
But he's been injured. But
Same with Mo Salah, but
yeah,
not a big fan of that guy anyways.
not because he plays for loser post. So,
Hatred just
I know,
pouring.
we're just angry people
pouring.
today. Wednesday, to La Liga, Real Madrid lost to Sevilla.
Which is crazy. Do
Yeah.
you believe it's because Ronaldo's out there? Do you believe?
I mean, they lost games with Ronnie too, but
Okay, but this early.
this is bad. That was a bad one. 3-0. But then also, you go to the other side. Barca losing
Yeah.
2-1 to Leganés.
How?
That
How?
one I did not expect because they're not exactly a good club or a
No,
competitive
not at
club.
all. I don't know. Maybe the guys just weren't out there to play, or they just.
I mean, you always play up against big teams, though, right? You always find that teams that shouldn't be winning, they play up.
They do play up, but they got almost no choice. They got something to prove. That's the biggest thing. And these bigger teams that are in the league or in that pen where you're looking at,
Yeah.
they believe they can walk in. They walk through that dressing. They walk on
Take
the
it
pitch, and they
easy.
just oh, we got this game. It never happens.
No,
like
because
that.
the other guys are out to just spoil your afternoon, really.
I don't even
That's
know
it.
what any sports teams out there. It doesn't matter what sport you watch. It's the exact same thing.
Yeah. Coutinho has been... Well, I don't know what you think of this one. They're comparing Coutinho already to Iniesta.
Why?
Like,
How?
he scored a decent goal, and he's been a
Iniesta's
decent
Iniesta, come
playmaker,
on.
but Iniesta is Iniesta. Exactly. You can't even...
No, you
Like,
can't.
it's-
There's no comparison to that.
Get out of here. Like, you're ridiculous if you think that, he's already... No,
he's far
man.
from.
He's got another 10 years of experience before you
Yep.
can even compare to what
And that's
Iniesta was.
that's 10 years of actually playing the
Yeah.
game proper.
And Iniesta was probably in his prime for 10 years of his career.
yeah.
Coutinho's nowhere near that, man. Not to say that he can't be, but he's not going to be Iniesta, man. They can't touch him.
Maybe quote me on this. I don't think it's ever going to happen, but they jumped the gun on that one.
I think so.
They definitely did.
Oh, yeah. Serie A, Juve beat Bologna.
Yeah. Baloney.
Matuidi the ball with the goals. And
You know what?
there's a couple other games, but nothing.
Nothing that really stuck out. Anything that was important for almost anybody out there.
Yeah, like what we talked about with Harry mentioned, kind of jumped the gun a bit, but West Ham beating United 3-1. Now, just before you say anything, what did you think of... Don't even say the word Mourinho, but what did you think of that game?
It was shit before they even came out of the tunnel. You could see it on the players' face when they were coming out of that tunnel. And you can already tell they weren't there to play. Maybe they were making a statement, but if they were making a statement, it was the wrong statement to make or the wrong way to make the statement.
At home?
Your coach is shit. We get it. But come on, man.
Pogba had a decent... Pogba played a game, and that's because he
He
got
did.
called out before. Pogba came out and did well. Rashford off the bench.
Okay,
Scored
but hold
the
on.
goal.
Before we go any further, Mourinho was pissed that Pogba pulled him off with 20 minutes left in the
Yeah.
game. Okay, fine. What was it for?
I don't know. That one didn't really... I didn't really see that one as being warranted because I thought Pogba played a good game.
He played a decent game. It's not like he
He's
played
trying to take
amazing.
control of what was going on. He's trying to kind of show that he earns or deserves that captain role. But I mean, United isn't at the form where they should be, and that's a team that should be world class, and it's just not coming.
No, there's something going wrong.
Yeah, Mourinho's what's going wrong right now. That's it. It's just
Before
Mourinho.
this, you said let's not talk about Mourinho.
I know, but it's his fault. I don't even know what to say. It's just making me angry.
Just get out of
Like
this.
so
Mourinho.
angry.
Just
I
give up.
just got like a mini cramp. Wait a minute. Oh, that hurt. Tottenham won.
Yeah.
City won.
Nah.
And Barcelona tied Athletic
Yeah,
Bilbao.
they
on.
drew.
I
laughed when I saw that
What's
score.
going on? They're kind of not falling, but that's a
They're
big
slipping.
slip for them.
Yes, they are slipping up.
That's like a Stevie Gerrard slip against Chelsea.
Whoop.
Gotta take that one. Liverpool, Chelsea on the bounce played Premier League on this Saturday.
And that was a Liverpool win, yeah?
No 1-1 draw.
Draw on that one.
The only thing we'll touch on again in the MLS is Ibra because he's the only thing that's important right now. Him and Rooney are really the only thing that I really care about in the MLS.
How many goals is Ibra at? Was I reading?
He's
Was it
20th Premier League or 20th Premier League 20th MLS goal, and he's at 502 or something like that.
That's right.
He's just. The season's close to being over, but it doesn't. When did he come over? It wasn't that long. It doesn't seem like he's been there that long.
No, but he's made an impact.
Huge impact.
He's made a
He's one of
splash
those guys.
when he's
He's he's world class, and he still is. And even though he's a bit lazier now because he doesn't have to work as hard.
Oh, look at the league he's playing in.
Exactly.
Come on.
A shit one. Arsenal beat Watford.
Yeah.
Really? That's
There
it
was nothing crazy.
for,
I think that was almost it.
Yeah. And
What do you think about this controversy? Okay, I was reading an article. I think you caught a little piece of it too. About these jerseys, they're like holding guys in the English Premier League are holding back and giving their jerseys to fans. Yes, fans are being like outrageous, holding up signs saying, "Give me your jersey, my first game here. I'll suck your, give me your jersey." But
what? No, don't.
but you know what I mean? Like, what are your thoughts on this? What are your thoughts on them almost banning giving away their jerseys to the fans? Do you think the fans are overstepped the boundaries?
Hell no. I don't think so. I mean, it's cool to see when you see players switch jerseys because that's kind of like a sign of respect. But where I think you don't think the fans deserve jerseys?
Yeah, they do. Go upstairs to the concourse, buy yourself a jersey, wait outside before they get on the bus and get a signature. Yes. Besides that, come on, man. Yeah. Just let the players switch their jerseys. If they don't want to switch their jerseys, let them go to the freaking dressing room by themselves. Like,
see, I'm a little bit torn because there's certain people like.
I'm not saying don't give them away in any sense, but don't expect it every single time.
Yeah, when a player comes out and he throws his jersey at you, yeah,
cool.
Be going and holding, like blah blah blah. There was that one we heard the guy was like 50.
Yeah,
his first jersey.
First jersey, like get
grow up, buddy. Grow up.
Come on, man. Like. There's better things to do. Go to the concourse, buy your own jersey, and get an autograph. Wait out there like every other fan has since
the beginning of time.
Yeah, seriously. Come on.
Yeah, like I remember even going, obviously not so much soccer because we haven't had that luxury here, but going to Flames game and waiting after. When in hockey, do you ever see somebody handing a jersey out?
You don't.
They do like the giveaways once a year where they line up and the shirt off the back. That's what the Flames do.
Yeah, but besides that, that's it.
They give away like
you bring your own hockey stick, you bring your own hockey puck. Yeah. Excuse me, whatever it is.
Even when they do the 3 stars at the end of a game, they throw a fake stick, or not a fake stick, but they throw like
a game stick of some sort,
a dummy stick almost, not one that they used in game. They don't throw
fans, just calm down with that. That's all I gotta say about that.
Settle down. Go buy a jersey, get an autograph. Lazy. And don't cut up your jerseys.
Oh yeah, because your team's losing.
Crap too.
That's dumb.
I can't help but stare at it in the camera. Like it's just
this beautiful thing or that?
No, not this ugly thing. This ugly thing between us. But local.
Well, before we go local, should we check in with Dylan?
Bundesliga report.
Welcome to the Bundesliga Report here on the Banter Zone. My name is Dylan Dodge. We'll keep it brief for you. I know Simon and Harry have lots to talk about with the Cavalry Eddies matchup, so we'll keep it brief here. But we are top of the league. Say we are top of the league. Borussia Dortmund on top of the table after 2 miserable games for FC Bayern München. They drew with Augsburg 1-1 on match day 5, and then they lost for the first time since 2009 to Hertha Berlin. So, Dortmund coming from behind to beat Bayer Leverkusen in match day 6. Well done, the comeback hits, and crushing Nuremberg 7-0. I think we're actually going to do well this year. I think Bayern, they're always so focused on the Champions League and getting over that hurdle. I feel like they may slip in the league, and that's an opportunity for Dortmund. They need to keep consistent, though, because that first half against Bayer Leverkusen was absolutely abysmal. But Sancho's doing well. Pulisic's doing well. Royce is in mid-season form. I think they really do have a good chance. Akanji has been a wonderful pickup on the back end. So we will see if Borussia Dortmund around the holiday time is still sitting at number 1. Congratulations, Schalke. You won your first game of the season. Hey, round of applause, round of applause. You are no longer at the bottom of the table. You have relinquished that position to Hannover 96, who now have only 2 points. So it goes, Borussia Dortmund, number 1. Bayern München, number 2, but only on goals difference. Number 3, Hertha Berlin. Number 4, Borussia Mönchengladbach. And number 5, Werder Bremen. And finally, some Bundesliga 2 action. I know that that's not technically the Bundesliga, but it counts. It was the Hamburg Derby for the first time in a very long time because of the fact that HSV was relegated for the first time in ever since they founded the Bundesliga. 57,000 fans were in attendance for the Hamburger Derby at HSV's Wolfspark Stadium. 15,000 fans were reportedly at St. Pauli's Millentor Stadium, and 3,000 of those fans went from that stadium to HSV's Volkspark Stadium. They were treated to a beauty, a 0-0 draw. St. Pauli arguably getting the best scoring chance, but it'll be interesting to see how the rematch goes later in the year. I'm sure the Calgary St. Pauli supporters won't be too pleased with the result, but considering where they sit in the table, points are necessary. A trivia question that I pose to you, viewer, and Simon and Harry, if you want to play along as well, since you did so well the last time. Who did Borussia Dortmund defeat in the semi-finals of the 1996-97 Champions League final? Was it A, Manchester United, B, Juventus, C, Ajax, or D, Porto? Leave your guess in the comment section below, and again, we will answer it at the end of the video.
And of course, Dylan hitting us with another crazy question.
We'll answer it, because I think it's warranted.
I get it is, but at the same time, I feel like, out of A, B, C, and D, he kind of hit us in the nuts with A, but I don't want to say it's A, but I almost feel like it is. Just because his team's on top, he wants to hit us with a question like this.
No, I was thinking the same thing, but you know what? Maybe Dylan's not gonna be a dick.
Are you serious?
I don't know.
He's opened up. This was his second video, and he's already opened up more than he did on the first one.
Okay, so
I'm gonna stick with A just because you're a jerk.
You know what? I'm gonna try to give him the benefit of the doubt that he's not gonna be a jerk, and I'm gonna say Ajax. But you want to know the answer? Stay to the end of the episode, and you'll know exactly.
I can't wait. If it's A,
happened.
watch out, Dylan.
Yeah, sure.
I'm coming after you, bud.
Okay, now
local. Let's talk local. We had some cool things going on.
Look at this. So this was. Oh, look, there's two.
Oh, look, two. I wasn't there because I had to work at the office.
And he was pretty upset about that. But yeah, Harry was supposed to be there and couldn't last minute. But whatever. El Classico.
Calgary FC versus Edmonton FC. A
In,
nice little rivalry already starting up here. And
yeah.
it was a great game on Saturday from my understanding with you.
Yeah, it was great. I mean, to see some of the names. There was a lot of local players from Calgary, Edmonton. There were some players that were FC, Foothills FC that came from Edmonton to play and then made their way back over. Jackson Farmer, back playing it looks like he is. I mean, obviously with the prospects, but he's been away at Vancouver for years, so 7 years away from home, which is Edmonton, and he's going to get to play at home. And that was the first thing he pointed out to me when we were field side. He's just happy to be able to play in
That's
front
cool,
of the
though.
crowd.
But I heard that he did come say hi to you out of respect, which is awesome.
Good guys, and then same with Bruno Zebi. When he got subbed off, I was walking by players bench, and he came over and talked to him for about 5 minutes. And but him, same thing, being able to play with his brother, and the chant started going with him and his brother, the Yaya and Kola Toure. Alan Zebi, and go to Bruno.
Awesome.
But yeah, pretty good. A couple young guys, a couple 2002 borns, 01 born. One of the goal scorers for FC Edmonton was a 15-year-old.
Which is crazy.
Mehes. I don't know how to say his last name because there's a lot of H's
But another
and a lot of
15-year-old
E's in there.
Like a
15-year-old.
15-year-old once again.
Yeah.
On the Canadian stage. We just talked about a 15-year-old that was just playing in Europe.
It's funny because I read a comment that was on the Cavalry's when they posted something, and this guy, and I don't even want to say his name because he's kind of known for opening his mouth around Calgary and saying things, but he was talking about the cost of the tickets and that it wasn't even good quality football. Say, well, for one, either you're part of the solution or you're part of the problem.
I think he's just upset because he can't play footy the way that
He's like in his 50s.
He's just
like battering, like talking about it's not quality.
just get over it.
15-year-old.
Go figure out something else. Go play
go do
chess.
something
Go
else.
play.
Go
whatever.
read a
man.
book. Go read a book or something.
Losers. Calgary did win though.
No, draw.
It was a draw, 2-2. See, if I was at the game, I would know
You
that.
would
My
know.
apologies. Jeez.
But the live stream went off pretty well, it seemed.
You got some awesome footage, which you've posted a lot of it so
yeah,
far.
and we still have more. And what we're going to show, I don't even want to talk about what's left for the footage because our goal was to not get field side footage because we did not want to get the highlights because obviously Cavalry's going to do a phenomenal job of that. And everything we do is going to be second rate. But what we wanted to show was that emotion. And even though that the stadium wasn't set up. It was festival seating, so people in the grass all over the place. But the atmosphere, when the looks when players first started walking out, and it was like, this is legit.
It was class.
This is ours. You look at the fans and you see these kids, and you see kids from a couple clubs in Edmonton. There was kids from clubs from all over Calgary wearing their kits. And it was just awesome to see these kids. And as soon as the game ended, a couple of the teams like stormed the pitch, and they're running up to the players and like high-fiving the players and hugging them and like getting pictures with the players. Like,
that's awesome.
That's what this is about. Like, look what that does to our boys, the guys that are playing, and look at what this does for the youth.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is not something that's just going to be like temporary or every once in a while. Like, you better believe that if you're a season ticket holder between April and October, you're footy. Like, that's it. That's what's going on now. Like, we're going to have that. It's just phenomenal to see that, the emotion. So stay tuned, because our video that we're going to put out is going to be unreal. I had help from my brother, who is phenomenal cameraman.
Which was great. Which is great.
Yeah. So, phenomenal venue. If you haven't seen it, we did a 360 video where we shot, so you can actually grab your phone and hold it up and look around.
You know,
have a look at the whole venue.
Don't want to cut you off from this, but say local. Where were the other tryouts this week, or was it last week?
Late last week was the trials in Montreal, and then today was Monday, was day one in Hamilton.
That's right.
And tomorrow is the second day, so they're down to the 56 in Hamilton.
How many, did you hear any numbers? Yeah, as of yet, of how many people actually showed?
They had 200 at Hamilton. They were full.
Jeez, that's crazy.
Montreal was up there as well, and Montreal, they said the quality in Montreal was phenomenal. But there's a lot of good players that are playing in like it was just the equivalent to the League One Ontario.
Yeah,
League One in
Ontario's
in
always
Quebec.
had a lot of great kids coming up. But you look at their market. They have a lot of people in their market. Their population is massive. So you can't pick out some of the best players there.
Yeah, and you see some academy guys, like watching some of the training in Montreal, you see some kids wearing shorts that were like the Montreal Impact. So academy guys trying to make a different move, you know, instead of sitting there waiting for something to happen in the MLS. Well, you know,
go out there and do it.
I can do it at home now.
Which is awesome.
And not have to play in the MLS and, you know, take a kind of backseat to these big money guys that they're going to try and sign and pay for. But Hamilton, first day looked really good as well. Kurt Larson, who is kind of the face of Snapchat right now for the CPL, he's taking his shots, tried to score from behind the net, and he hit the post, and, you know, shooting from a distance.
That's awesome.
He's doing pretty well, so it's kind of cool to see, and you can see this culture starting to take shape a little bit and start to make some noise, and even on my Facebook feed, seeing people talk about it and what's going on. So
it's been great.
It's phenomenal.
Besides that, what else do we got? We almost got nothing. Besides the fact we love to talk.
That's pretty much it.
That's a problem. We love to hear our own voices.
I know. Sometimes I just sit in front of the mirror and talk to myself.
But he doesn't answer them from what we...
Yeah, he doesn't answer. He just looks at me like an idiot. But I guess on that note...
Let's wrap it up.
So, Dylan, what's the answer?
Well, I hate to rub salt in an open wound, but Simon, the answer is A, Manchester United. It was 1-0, both legs for Borussia Dortmund, a total of 2-0, where they went on to beat Juventus at the Olympic Stadium in Berlin.
I told you, he's an ass.
A dick.
Like, seriously. Watch out, Dylan. I'm coming after you, boy.
And on that note, thank you for that, Dylan.
Yeah.
And we only have one message for you, Dylan. And that's?
I'm not going to show it because I'm very nice.
I'm going to blur it out.
Okay, I did.
There. Both blurred out. We were waving.
Yes. Anyways, let's get out of here and get ourselves in trouble.
Thanks again for watching. Simon.
Harry.
Carrot to swing on down, and stop. You know what I'm saying? So he could get on. Now this is what we doing. We playing the role of that sweet chariot, and we swinging down to pick you up.